Hey YouTube, good morning. It's July 24th. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful morning. I did some meditation this morning myself, so I'm feeling pretty good. Had a nice breakfast. But today we're gonna be talking about frequencies and vibrations and how if you are releasing bad frequencies and vibrations into the world, that's what you're gonna receive back. There's a lot to it. I'm just starting on this path myself, and I'm hoping that you guys can learn with me as I go. But I took a couple notes. I took some notes today. Got a good amount of notes right here for you guys. So I'm just gonna be reading off of this a little bit and just sharing what I learned today and what I learned this morning. But I already kind of knew a little bit about this. But so frequencies and vibrations. What type of feelings come up when you think of high and slow vibrations? Think about when you see a girl. She's so beautiful she takes your breath away. You start to feel love and compassion. That has to do with high vibrations, and like as well as hope and kindness. Those are all related to high vibrations. It's pretty simple. But on the other hand, emotions like greed, fear, sadness, those all vibrate on lower vibrations. And there was this thing on YouTube, and it was this dude took sand and he exposed this sand to high and low vibrations, good and bad frequencies. And when he exposed it to the bad frequencies, the lower vibrations, it created these larger, boring, a square or something, those types of shapes. But when he exposed the sand to higher pitched, better positive vibrations, the sand made more like, smaller, detailed, beautiful shapes, something that would just make you feel good inside. And those are the positive, higher vibrations. So think about, really just think about it like, it kind of blew my mind. Think about, if sand can be affected by a vibration, just a simple vibration. Think about the vibrations that we release into the world. Think about, if you're having a bad day, you're gonna take your anger out. Someone might want to take their anger out. Instead of holding it in and trying to turn it into positivity, they're gonna take their anger out on someone else, and that's gonna be released into the world, and you're gonna get that same energy back. You're gonna get that same bad vibe, and people say, bad vibes, good vibes, whatever, but that's, it's a lot more than that. Tentacion, my bad. I love the dude, great musician, great person, had so much respect for the guy, was amazing. He had bad vibes tattooed on his this, and people took it to a literal meaning, but they didn't understand the deeper meaning that he meant inside. And you can go look that up, XXX Tentacion's bad vibes tattoos, whatever. But so just think about, what kind of effects that, bad vibrations would have on other people, and think about the good effects that positive vibrations would have on people. So think about if you're having a bad day and you turn it into positivity, and you might have to fake it till you make it. But think about if you just go and try to, feel positive, and you try to make someone else feel positive, you're gonna get the same energy back. And if you can do that and make it a cycle, your whole life just gonna become a bunch of positive energy, and you can turn that into something and spread it throughout the world. And that's an amazing thing, I think. I think it's just such a simple thing that makes a world of a difference. And if we can all try to get on the same train, which is my goal, to all of us get on the same train of releasing positive energy, I can't even imagine what this world will become. But let me come down on my notes a little more. All right, so I think I'm skipping a bunch here, but think about the one thing we all have in common: music. Music is a universal language bridging all cultures. We connect with music instantly, which is just a nuts thought. Like, how many things do you just connect with? Like when I listen to a really good song, I get the goosebumps, I get the goosies, I start to feel something inside, and I call it my soul. I start to feel something inside, and it just, I get jitteries, and that's because we connect with music instantly, vibrations and sounds, and those are all natural vibrations and sounds through nature. But and that's the thing, think about, we can control these vibrations. So if you wanted to, which I believe our government does, and the authorities do, but you can use vibrations as a tool as a tool for healing and productivity, or you can use it as a weapon. And that's, a lot of people do that consciously and unconsciously. They use these vibrations as a weapon to benefit themselves or their situation, which is completely ridiculous. If we just all got on the same wave and we're all being positive, we wouldn't have to manipulate anyone and anything into getting our, benefiting out of this situation. Here's a point I took down: Cymatics, which is the study of wave phenomena and vibration through sound. And it's proven, the studies have proven that some frequencies can help the brain focus better for learning, and some frequencies have known to cause major discomfort. So there's lots of different frequencies, hundreds, thousands, I'm not sure how many there are, but there's like there's different frequencies, like 528 hertz. That frequency is known as a miracle tone. It's associated with DNA repair. So you can take certain frequencies and you can use them to heal yourself. Like there was a study in let me see. The study is in 1930s, took place in 1930s. Dr. Royal Raymond Rife successfully cured 16 out of 16 cancer patients, and not just any cancer patients, they were all terminally ill. 16 cancer patients he had that were terminally ill, and he cured all of them in less than 70 days. And how did he do it? With the hand-built frequency device. He made it himself, and obviously his all of his studies and what he was doing was later suppressed by authorities. Obvious reasons, because they want to be able to, the governments and authorities want to be able to manipulate and control us. And like, for example, let me see where I put this at. Joseph Goebbels, Goebbels or Goebbels, one of the two, is a man from Nazi Germany. Around then when the Nazis ruled, whatever that was, 30s, 40s, whatever. He changed the original scale. So think about on all music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you're listening to music on. Every single platform plays music on 440 hertz. 440 hertz is not a natural frequency. It is an unnatural frequency not found anywhere in nature, meaning it was created. It's a bad frequency. You get all tense, you get aggravated, agitated, mad. This was a frequency created to suppress emotions and dull creativity, and it's nuts. It's so insane to think about how people can do this. But anyways, Joseph Goebbels or Goebbels, the man from Nazi Germany, he changed the original scale from 432 hertz, and 432 hertz, mind me, is a natural frequency. It's known for healing, and it's called Vitrus, V-I-R-T-U-S-A. Vitrus A, and it's a mathematically toned frequency. It's a healing effect that it has on you. And he changed this dude Joe changed all the original scale from 432 hertz to 440 hertz in order to dull people's emotions and suppress their creativity. And that is so mind-blowing. And to think about, if they were doing this back in Nazi Germany times, what are they doing now? What's the government doing now? We listen to music all day, every day. We're on our phones all day, every day. I guarantee you, and I know for a fact, they're consistently spreading these bad vibes in order to suppress us and keep us right where they want us. And so basically, is what I want everyone to get from this video that I made today is you need to think very carefully and act very carefully on your emotions and your feelings. Don't get me wrong, I have my bad days. I had a bad day yesterday. I came back and I tried to change how I was acting and thinking, and I did. And I came back today, I'm making a really good video for you guys. I really love this type of videos, and I cannot wait for me to make more of these. I'm gonna do these consistently, day after day after day. But you guys really need to make sure that you're taking notice and really being careful about how you feel. We control 100% of our body. We may not have access to 100% of our brain, but we control 100% of our body. So you can start thinking different thoughts. You can force yourself to think different thoughts. You can start having yourself act in different ways. And it's a training process, just like anything else, like sports, relationships, whatever you want, you can train yourself to be better at it. And if we train ourselves to think more positive thoughts, if we train ourselves to, act more positive, and we can fake it till we make it. We don't have to really feel this way at first, because I know I didn't, but I just continued on and practice and practice and practice, and I am feeling a million times better. I'm getting over my fears. I'm starting, to just be more woke. And I really want this for everybody. I want everyone to get on a good frequency. You know, I want everyone to start realizing that what you think and what, you know, you manifest every single thing. Every single thing that you do, you manifest it. Think about how cars were created. Think about how buildings were created. Think about how everything that you see, this basketball hoop, think about how everything was created. It was all created through someone's thought. Someone had a thought about it first. Everything that we have or will have in this world comes from someone's thoughts. You manifest everything. If you're thinking, oh man, I'm gonna get an F on this test, and you're thinking this for a week straight, you're gonna fail that test. Believe me, you will fail that test. But you can change that. You can start thinking, man, I'm gonna nail this. I'm gonna nail this test. Ain't no one gonna stop me. And you will ace that test, believe me. You know, I didn't ace a lot of tests in school, but I'm acing this now. I'm acing life. And I really hope that y'all are on board to ace life too. Man, I have so many more of these videos that I wanna come out with. And I'm just, you know, I may not be speaking so fluently on this subject because I'm just now getting into this. I'm just now learning about all this. I've been doing this for a matter of weeks and I feel like a completely new human being. And I want every single one of you to realize that frequencies and vibrations are real. And you will have an effect on everything around you based on your thoughts and actions. So please, I just want you guys to try it. Try meditating. Sit down for 30 minutes and meditate. Sit down and listen to a 432 hertz or a 528 hertz and just really, you know, feel it, you know, and don't, you know, some people when they meditate, they think, man, I can't control my thoughts. I can't stop thinking these bad thoughts. But don't stop thinking. You know, those thoughts are there for a reason. Observe your thoughts. Become your thoughts. And try to push, and slowly you will see those bad thoughts being pushed out of your head. Slowly you will be, I have more control over my body and my head. I feel better, you know, and that's because you are naturally allowing good frequencies to come into your body, which are naturally releasing good frequencies into the world. And I hope all of you got a really good idea, or, you know, at least somewhat of an idea of what I'm saying. If you guys have questions, or concerns, you can hit me up on you can DM me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat. My Instagram is 614.jusjpreach, and my Snapchat is justj.614. I'll leave the stuff down in the description. But like I said, man, it's really all mental, you know. That's bad vibes, good vibes mentality. It's not just a saying, it's a literal thing, and it's there for a reason. We've just lost touch with the meaning of it. And I really hope that all of you can understand what I'm saying and take the leap. And, you know, you might be scared to feel a certain way. You might be scared to do a certain thing. But I'm telling you, once you take the leap and just do it, you will feel like a completely different person. I love every single one of you guys. Honestly, I probably will make another another video or two today and upload maybe one or two more videos today. I'm really excited about everything I have to say. I have so many plans. But yeah, I love all of you guys. I want you guys to have a beautiful day. Try your hardest to think positive thoughts and act positively. And don't let nothing get you down. Say today, and focus on the now. Also focus on the now. Don't worry about, you know, like yesterday we rode our bike, and me and Austin Pack rode our bike and longboard from Newark to Granville. And he started to get to thinking, man, I'm gonna have to ride my longboard all the way back. I'm gonna be so tired. And I said, don't think about that. Focus on the now. What are we doing right now? Worry about what you're doing right now, because you can't control the past. You can't control the future. You can only control right now and make your situation better right now. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love all of you guys. Come back later today or tomorrow and I'll have another video. My word of the day is gonna be down in the description. So don't forget, if you wanna learn something, because knowledge is power, I'm gonna have another word down in the description. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love all of you guys. Have a blessed day. See ya.